We're going to be moving on to the NFC. NFC is not as exciting, low-key. More drama than it is exciting. I'm not going to lie. I mean, as the NFC, if you can put up the NFC, the odds brought by FanDuel, they actually have I think it's the Cowboys up top.
Trash.
Yeah. Actually, no, I'm lying. They have it's the Eagles being favored, and it's the Cowboys, Commanders, and then the Giants. If we pull up that,
I think that is, if I had to give, that is my lineup of how they finished in the division. Although
I agree.
That plus 1,100 is worthy of that $50 division bet.
Yeah, I definitely want to talk about that because there's definitely a ton
Jaden
of value
Daniels
there.
is the guy.
Yes.
He is him.
I like.
See his first pass yesterday?
No, I didn't see it.
First pass, 50-yard bomb,
Yep.
perfect over
was
the
same one
shoulder.
that he had his first career.
Yep,
college.
his first career completion. 50-yard bomb over the shoulder.
Marty, run the tape.
Run the tape.
Give me that all 22.
God damn it! I said run it now.
If we could put up last year's schedule, that'd be great. As you saw that last year, the Cowboys were in the won the division by going 12-5. The Eagles right behind them at 11-6, with having their mid-season life crisis.
Yeah.
After a great start. Nonetheless, right under them was the Giants at 6-11. Of course, the Commanders in shambles at 4-13. But this year is a brand new year, and I'm really excited to see how this is going to transition. Based with all the off-season drama, baby. It's the NFC East record from last year. But, I mean, lots of changes.
So which one we talk about first?
Oof.
Bottom of the barrel?
Giants.
We could do, let's do the bottom row. Let's start with the Giants.
So obviously the biggest thing of the Giants is they lost their playmaker who actually went to the Eagles.
Exactly. So they put the Giants schedule, please.
Saquon. However, Giants have my pick as the rookie of the year. So there's a prop bet to put in now. Malik Neighbors, rookie of the year.
I don't.
If you take out offensive rookie of the year, take that because rookie of the year always goes a quarterback. But you take that out, offensive rookie of the year, Malik Neighbors going to be.
I love Malik Neighbors.
He's going to be a stud.
Yeah, for sure. It's just like he's vulnerable to Daniel Jones.
No, he's not. I'm telling you, Neighbors is that good. He's not vulnerable to anybody.
Jesus.
Mark my word here. Malik Neighbors.
That is a bold
He is Justin Jefferson.
This guy knows what he's talking about.
I'm telling you.
What he's talking about.
Move Malik Neighbors up in your fantasy draft. Neighbors is him.
You still need someone to throw him the ball.
No, he don't.
No,
he don't.
You're saying
he does not need anybody to throw him the ball.
Just toss the ball up in the air. He'll
But what does Daniel Jones do best? Just throw the ball in the air.
Oh,
man, that's just
you don't
a
have
recipe.
to.
That's a recipe for disaster.
That's why they didn't trade it. You watch Hard Knocks. Is why they didn't trade out. They got some really good deals to trade out of that. They didn't because Malik Neighbors. You throw the ball in a 5-foot vicinity of this guy. He's catching it.
Okay, fine.
I'm telling you, Malik Neighbors.
Right now, FanDuel has them for 6.5 wins. Are they under or over 6.5 wins?
Now we talk about the wins.
6.5 wins? It's crazy.
Yep.
I don't think they're a good football team.
They were 6-11 last year. Are they going to do 7? Look at the schedule.
Who do they beat?
So Vikings, that's a good game.
That is a good game. Who do they beat?
Cowboys they lose, Eagles they lose, Panthers they beat,
They split with
Cowboys they lose, Falcons could lose, Commanders could lose, Seahawks could lose, Steelers could
they're definitely
lose.
win. The definites, I think they're going to win. I think they're going to win against the Vikings,
Saints,
the Panthers, the Saints.
6.
the Colts they could potentially beat, but they could also lose.
Oh, I got them at 6. It all depends.
Yeah,
What about the Falcons?
I got the under on that.
I think they might be.
You think the last?
Colts are going to be a better team this year than people expect.
Yeah.
I got
Especially with
6.5.
back,
Take the
Robinson.
under, which is also why Vegas has them at -150 on that as well.
I got them at 6, maybe. Or 6.5.
Yeah.
It all depends. It all depends on the Colts to me. If the Colts are better than they were last year, then I think they win. Wait, is that a home game? The Blue Games a home game? Oh yeah, they play at home. Give me 7. I think they.
You taking the over?
Taking the over plus 122.
Yeah, I'm taking the over.
I mean, look,
They win 7.
like you said, yeah, Malik Neighbors. You said that's the dude. Devin Singletary is going to be the new back. Again, it's still Daniel Jones. It's still Daniel Jones.
Who? Daniel Jones. Who? Daniel Jones. Jones.
I mean, they lost Xavier McKinney, but they picked up Brian Burns. I mean, I'm going to help him out on some defense. But
I mean, yeah,
ultimately-
Burns is a top 3 defensive lineman.
That's what I'm saying.
That was a huge
Give me
offseason
7.
tradition.
You know what? I give me 7. They win 7.
I think they do exactly the same thing.
They were
I
so
think they do
horrifically
exactly the same
bad
as
last year,
6 and
though.
11.
They were so bad last year that it's hard for them to be that bad again. Because on paper, they theoretically got better. I mean, Saquon, yeah, they lost him, but Malik Neighbors is a huge addition for them. I mean, they had no wide receivers.
I'm curious. I'm really curious to see what Neighbors is going to do. Like, I get that he's great, but you saying that you can go throw the football and he'll make a few touchdowns.
Marty McFly is the quarterback.
We'll see, baby. That's a bold statement. Marty can go out there and throw touchdowns.
Marty can.
Hey, man, put a helmet on. Put a helmet on.
You ready, McFly? Hey.
You just go in the huddle and be like, hey, look, Malik, go
deep.
straight.
Go deep.
I'll try to get it to you. That's it. Make it happen.
Right before you snap the ball, do this.
Right. I like the under here. I think just because of the division, I think they're not going to win very many games. And, I mean, that schedule isn't the hardest schedule in the world, but which I know they can sneak in some wins, which is why I could see why it's the line's at 6.5. But I don't think they escaped that many in their situation. I mean, their defense isn't that much better, so it's the same. And their offense, I mean, yeah, like you said, they lost Saquon Barkley, but they lost a really good prime wide receiver to get a fresh new. A prime running back to get a fresh new wide receiver. You need a quarterback for that. You got to get him the. How else are you going to get him the ball?